Hyundai heading to Belgium, boosted by Ott Tänak's stunning win in Finland, and with every right to be confident of another strong outing at Ypres, where of course Thierry Neuville has home advantage, making it count in style a year ago, leading home a Hyundai 1-2 ahead of Craig Breen. The Belgian still seeking his first victory of a challenging season, so a repeat triumph in front of home fans would be the perfect time and place to put that right.
It always feels good to win at home, to win ahead of your family, your friends, and all the supporters who were there. I mean, especially winning at the Spa circuit in front of so many people in the tribunes was really nice. We were able to do the donuts as well, so it was a good show and we were happy, everybody was happy, and it was a great feeling. We want to repeat that this year again. It won't be easy. We've seen last year Craig was on a good speed as well, and definitely some other drivers this year going to be faster than they have been last year.
Thierry Neuville, understandably a big fan of Belgium, not everyone's favourite with its relentless straights, corners and junctions, but don't tell a certain Irishman that.
Anyone that ever tells me that Ypres is a boring rally, I want to strap them in for one stage and then see what they want to say, see what they'll say afterwards. For me, Ypres on paper and perhaps even during the recce looks like one of the most boring and sort of featureless rallies that you can get. But it's only when you get into a rally car and you start bombing down these straights at 200 k's an hour, trying to pick your braking point, for each junction. The surface changes. Basically, every road that you arrive on or leave on the road, the road surface changes slightly. Trying to read that grip, and then the cuts. You're throwing the car off the road, down into these ditches at, stupid speed. So on paper and perhaps from a distance, it's not, it's not one of the most. How can I say? It doesn't have the most character about it. But when you're in the rally car and when you're in the heat of the moment in competition, for me, it's one of the most rewarding rallies that I've ever driven.
Craig Breen and M Sport hoping for an upturn in fortunes in Belgium, and with plenty of local knowledge in their ranks. Breen, not the only Ford Puma driver who knows his way around these roads.
The challenge in Ypres is, and I know quite well because it's 30 k's from my house, I think. There is some corners, don't turn so much. You have to carry the speed, but there is some really deep cuts when you cut in the ditch. And also the grip is changing all the time because you have the dust from the field going on the road. So the tarmac is really slippery because it's not abrasive tarmac. The roads are narrow, a lot of cuts, so a lot of dirt. And if it rains, that's a mess.
Adrien Fourmeau, an early casualty in Belgium last year, crashing out on Friday morning. He wasn't the only one to succumb to the changeable surface. Toyota's Takamoto Katsuta had been running in 6th until his rally came to an abrupt halt on Saturday morning.
It's really demanding because of conditions. You have many cuts, and of course, road is also very, very narrow. There's outside, inside, it's quite deep ditch. So you cannot make any even small mistake. If you have small mistake, stride a bit, it's game over.
WRC Plus, all live.